Hello and welcome to Gigi's Sweet Peaches channel. Thank you for tuning in. And if you are brand new to the page, welcome. Today I wanted to go over the end of the month, also end of our fall and winter catalog chat. And I wanted to also chat about transitioning into a new month, as well as it's our spring summer catalog launch. So lots of things going on. So as a consultant, I've been a consultant for almost 5 years. I bought Scentsy for like 14 years. Absolutely love Scentsy. So the one thing that I know as someone that has purchased Scentsy for quite a while before I became a consultant is that if there are scents that I absolutely love, and I do, I love lots of different scents, and I'm sure your customers do too, how would they feel if you knew as the consultant what they loved and you didn't let them know what was leaving? So as a consultant, it is our job to share with our customers when things are leaving, what's launching, right? So if you have not done like a postcard or some kind of mailing to your customers to let them know what is leaving, if you're not sharing it on your VIP page, if you're not posting it on Instagram or your own Facebook page, how are they going to know? Sometimes they don't always look at the website, right? They're not always looking at the last chance tab under the specials. They don't always know. So one thing that I know as a customer, I really did like when my consultant would tell me, hey, your favorite Be Fabulous is leaving and it may not come back next year. How sad would it be if I didn't add it into my club, right? And I think at the time I joined, it was right around the time when the club had started, so I didn't know about it. So luckily, Be Fabulous came back and I was able to add it at a later time into a Scentsy club. But let's just say like Tinselberry, I really loved that one and it went away this past fall and winter. But if I wouldn't have added it into my club, I wouldn't have been able to have that in my club still. So, and that scent would have, been gone. So occasionally, yes, it does come back in our clearance sections for our customers, but the thought is that you want to let them know what is leaving so they have an opportunity to do a few things. You want them to be able to stock up. You want them to be able to add it to the Scentsy Club. You want them to be aware of what they can do with their Scentsy Club so that if they don't want that fall and winter scent all the time, they could do a quarterly club. And there's a lot of scents that didn't come back in this spring summer catalog that's launching on 3/1. So it is a great opportunity for you to have that conversation. So running reports is really, really key. Letting your customers know what is leaving. Encourage your customers also to update their clubs, because if they do have Scentsy clubs already, you do want to reach out to those people also, right? You can't just talk to the other people. You have to talk to every single person that is in your Scentsy club as well. Letting them know what's leaving. Make sure you update. Make sure you put in those scents that you are going to never want to leave, never want to miss out on, or you want to add or take away scents that are coming back. So it is a great time right now to run those reports on your dashboard. So if you are a consultant and you're like, I have no idea how to run reports, make sure that you reach out to your upline, to your sponsor. If you have any questions, you can always leave them here in the comments, but make sure that you're finding out. If you're not on my team, obviously, if you're not on my team, then you're asking someone that knows on your team, or you can reach out and let me know what you need help with. So running reports, following up, I 100% say that keeps me in contact with my customers. That's going to keep me knowing what they still like and don't like. And, so follow-up is so important, especially when it is end of the month, but throughout your month, not just when the catalog is transitioning, but throughout your whole month. If you're not doing some type of follow-up with your customers, if you're not checking in when their package is delivered or thanking them when they order, that is truly something that I would encourage you to start doing now. Making sure that you're in contact with your customer, making sure that they're aware of hey, I'm still here. I'm still selling Scentsy. So important. But also just to be able to check in with them and see, how did your order work out for you? Are you having any questions? Because it's a great way to make sure that your customers are taken care of and that you are helping them if they have any questions. Because believe me, they don't always reach out. They don't always let you know if they don't like a scent or whatnot. So if you're one to exchange scents for people that purchase and don't like something, then that is up to you. But it is definitely something that's great customer service to keep your customers happy and to make sure that they are happy with that order, that they just spent their hard-earned money on purchasing with you. Again, not many companies reach out to their customers and thank them personally. Not many people send out happy mail and thank you cards and all the things. So Scentsy has a unique little niche where we can do that with our customers, that we choose to do that with our customers. Not everybody does this, but if you choose to do those things, you are going to have happier customers. You're sharing your customer service skills. You're letting them know that you appreciate them and they are going to order with you most likely again. And so keeping that communication open with your customers is really, really important, especially when we are transitioning into a new catalog season. Because if you can't send out happy mail all the time, maybe do it 2 or 3 months. You don't have to do it monthly. I definitely used to do weekly and that got really, really hard. So I started doing it monthly, but do it how it works for you with your budget. Using your Scentsy money to buy postage and buy the products, buy, little samples or whatever it is that you want to give as a gift. You do not have to purchase things to give gifts. You can do a scent circle. You can close out your parties, get your free and half off stuff, get scent circles, make samples, whatever it is, and newsletters, thank you cards, handwritten thank you cards. So important to just let your customer know that you appreciate them for choosing you as their consultant. So we're transitioning into, the new catalog season. And I know sometimes it's hard because we have only a few days left of this month and then we're transitioning into this new month. And it's kind of like you kind of have to play that like, I'm going to do this for an hour. I'm going to do my follow-up, get my orders in for February. But at the same time, I have to be working on my happy mail. I have to be putting out on my page both things that are leaving and coming, launching. And also I need to make sure that my happy mail goes out in time for that last chance, right? If you're sending anything like that, as well as getting it to them before the 3/1 launch so I can collect pre-orders. So it is a balance and it takes some time sometimes to really get that down as to what the flow looks like. If you start at the beginning of February, you're going to be much better off than starting, 5 days before the end of the month. You want to have that time to be able to, get your samples ready, to get your newsletters and thank you cards and all the things ready to go. So then the last week of the month, you can mail out what's coming, what, they're able to pre-order if you do pre-orders, or they can go onto your website and purchase. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. Obviously, I'm doing one way. You can do it a different way. You don't have to do it exactly how I do it, but I definitely sprinkle in the last week of the month what is launching on my actual VIP page. I'm sharing that obviously in the mailing already, what's leaving, what's launching, but on my VIP page, I am also sharing what is leaving and what is coming. Now, this week, obviously. I haven't been doing that the whole month. I think I did, once we went to World Tour, I did kind of sprinkle in a few new launches to come because I wanted to get them excited, right? I wanted them to see something coming. So I did sprinkle in it. But now that it's the last week of the month, I am definitely sprinkling it in half and half. Here's what's leaving, last chance, shop, talking about Scentsy Club, so important. Add your favorites to the Scentsy Club. And then I'm also sharing, here's our scent and warmer of the month launching on 3/1. Here's some of the new products. And if you're doing a newsletter, sometimes you can feature what's coming, but if you want to drop and share that, sprinkle it into your page during this week, that is also great because not everybody's going to see your posts. Not everybody gets happy mail and not everybody sees like the emails and different things you may be sending out. So it's always a great thing to have kind of a variety of different ways that you connect with your customers, whether it's on your personal VIP page, whether it's on your personal Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever you use, whatever platform you are using, email, text, project broadcast, whatever it is that you're using, make sure that you are sharing during this week all the things coming, because they will now start thinking about what they want and start those shopping links, get them excited, start booking those parties. There's so many things to come also in LTOs, not just in the catalog, but in LTOs. So you want to be able to get in front of it now, sharing what's in the catalog, and obviously then sharing weekly what launches, which we don't know exactly what's happening. Well, we do know a few collections, right? Easter collection's coming, Mother's Day collection is coming. But those are things that will be shared right before they launch. Whereas the catalog you have right now, and you can start sprinkling it in. Schedule your whole month of March if you want. Pick a new scent every day. Pick a new warmer every day. Talk about the catalog. Talk about, hosting your own party. Talk about Scentsy Club still. Talk about whatever it is that you want to be talking about, as long as you're highlighting something every single day that you have either launching or the brand new catalog, right? And each day you can obviously go through this catalog and pick multiple of different things. If you want to talk about pods, if you want to talk about the new Scentsy suds, if you want to talk about the new 10 scents that are launching, you have abilities to send them out in your newsletter or putting them in the catalog or whatever it is that you do. So there's a variety of different ways that you can do that. Now, sometimes it is a little bit hard when you have so much happening at one time. I highly encourage you to do one thing, stick with that, right? Pick one thing you want to work on every week or every month or, every day, whatever it is that you can do, but make it work for you, because what works for me may not work for you. Maybe following up twice or 3 times a week is too much. Maybe do it one time, right? But if you want to make sure that your customers are being helped, your customer service is there, and that your high PRV is there, and all the things, you do need to work your business every day. So it is going to take that little extra, especially when it is a new catalog, because they don't always shop right as soon as that catalog launches. Whereas LTOs, maybe they see that urgency, right? They see that like, you need to buy this now because it might sell out. That could still happen in the catalog, but most of the time it comes back. But it's just so important to share the catalog, as like, look at this beautiful warmer coming, like sharing, not selling, right? So sharing what scents you love, going live, doing bingo within the catalog. I know there's a lot of different ways to play bingo, but you can go page by page, pick numbers, talk about what's on the page, talk about the new scents, share your thoughts and opinions about what the scents smell like. And then also sharing the new warmers, the new charity warmer, the new body products, the new clean, the new laundry, whatever it is that you want to chat about when you're doing that conversation live in the bingo. I've done it a couple of times, and I really just talk about whatever's on that page for a few minutes, and then I'll pick 2 bingo numbers. They obviously pick their bingo numbers ahead of time, and you have people watching. So if they do get a bingo while you're live, and then you decide like what you want to give away, if it's a scent circle or whatever it is. I never tell them. I just say like, there's going to be a little giveaway, and whoever gets bingo within the first 10 minutes or, whatever, or not 10 minutes, but like, the live first hour, whatever you want to limit it to. Because if you have a lot of bingos, it may get a little bit overwhelming with little prizes and stuff. So you can decide. But either way, friends, just make sure that you're doing the things. If you want a successful business, it is going to take your it's going to take your hard work and consistency and following up. It's so key. I mean, I can't say that enough. Like, people will ask me, how do you consistently get high PRV? How do you get these people to shop with you? How do you book parties? How do you do this? And honestly, friends, there's no magic like sauce, right? There's no magic explanation. All there is doing the work, knowing what it is that you want out of your business, knowing what you want to get out of your business, and then knowing, kind of those things that your customers want and need, making those relationships strong. That is what's going to make your business successful. Letting your customers know what's coming, what's launching, what's leaving, letting them know, giving them really, really amazing customer service, and letting them know that you appreciate them. That is really what I have done. And follow up. Follow up is so important You don't have to spend a ton of money with Happy Mail and all the things, but obviously that handwritten note, that thank you card, that circle, whatever it is that you want to send out, or even the monthly brochure and scent of the month, if you're just doing that, and putting a little handwritten note saying thank you for supporting my business. Like, whatever it is, but the key is just being consistent and doing the things. Your customers should never be wondering if you're selling Scentsy. They should never be questioning if you're still there, right? So those are my little tips, especially during this time of the year where it's a little bit slower in January and February. You have time to kind of revamp, but now we're getting close to, March, and it's going to start to, speed up a little with spring, summertime, and then it drops down a little bit in summer. So now's the time to really get focused in your business, and don't think about the months that aren't as amazing or as high in PRV. Just keep doing and do it consistently, and you will see your business change if that is what you're wanting from your business. If you're wanting higher PRV, or if you want to book more parties, you need to talk to people. You need to get out of your comfort zone and really get to that point of meeting new people organically, having those conversations with people, and bringing in somehow your business or what you do, or a sample, or whatever it is, in the best way that fits that conversation. All right, friends, have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.